is my home screen or my lock screen, but recently I actually downloaded another, let's see if I can find it, another background from this company, and I was going to use it. So let's go ahead and change this while we're here. Once we get into the digital planning, I'll try to find a slightly better angle, but for now, I'm doing the best that I can. So I love for my time to be thin, so I just changed that, and then that was a little crooked, so I'm going to make it a little straighter, like such. I love when there's a little calendar on my home lock screen, even though I hardly ever use it. And then I add the same two widgets, which is Google Calendar and then my motivational widget, which I thought was here, and I feel like is here, but maybe, okay, there it is. Travel is never a matter of money, but of courage. That's cute. Okay, we'll add that, and then we won't do the pair, but I am gonna do a customized home screen, and then maybe I'll do this color and see what that looks like. Okay, and then everything else is still autumn-esque in nature. The only thing that's kind of weird for me is that widget, so maybe we can change it. Yeah, let's go to Widgetsmith and see if that can be changed to something else that might go with it. So like this or this might be better. So let's change it to medium number 3 or medium number 4 and see if we like those. So we'll do edit widget, and then we'll do medium number 3, and it's medium because it's a medium size. That might be a little too bold. Let's try medium 4. If not, we might go with 3. Actually, I kind of like this one. The only thing I don't really like now is that I don't really like that, but for now, we will go with it, I believe. Let's go into GoodNotes. I need to update my GoodNotes. I need to do a lot. I need to change that background probably, or I might leave it, but I don't really like it. Let's go into Pinterest and see what's happening. I'm just doing a little bit of protection because sometimes confidential information from work pops up, but hopefully none did just now. If it did, I'll just edit it out in post. I feel like that could do it. I just needed a little green to, a little green to be brought in is all. So that should work. Now we need to change our home screen here because the pinks and all that was kind of cute for September, but I want to get rid of it now. So we're going to delete that. We're going to go into photos, and we're going to see which one we like the best. Maybe this one. I think it's a little too blurry for my liking, so let's maybe go with this one. We're going to stretch it out. I'm going to keep it straight first. Stretch it out, and then we're going to send it to back so that pops up in the front, and then we're going to go back to our home screen, and now that's what we have. Okay, one might say this is a slightly better angle. It will be once I zoom in certain spots, but for now, let's just go ahead and wrap up this. So this meeting, basically everything since the hurricane was canceled to include all of that, so we'll just delete it. That was all of that is deleted, and then that did not happen either. Okay. So now let's just go ahead and kind of reconcile here. I did reconcile our personal budget and the business budget, and I did not do any of these things. Okay, so here's the thing. I had this bright idea that I wanted to make my October calendar look just like my Google Calendar. And I was just kind of playing around with some different elements and whatnot. And I think that I could replicate it and do it, but I'm wondering, do I even want to do that? First of all, let's go into the sticker book and let's see what kind of fall stickers I have. I'm trying to decide if I still want to do this or not. I feel like I don't. I feel like I kind of do. Let me show you how closely to my Google Calendar that was going to be. Let me just turn off some stuff in here so you can kind of like see what it's looking like. So this is my Google Calendar, and I had even, like if I turn on family, you'll see like that lighter color. Not quite, not quite exact, but pretty similar. I don't know, I just had this idea that I wanted to make my calendar, my digital planner calendar, look like my Google calendar. I don't know what came over me. I still want to do it, but I wonder like if I really want to commit to that, you know? I don't think I'm gonna sit here and do this. So let's go ahead and delete. I do like the little check mark situation though. That's kind of cute. And it would be even cuter if I probably got rid of the thing there. That's still kind of cute. Okay, we're gonna delete this. We're just gonna go in and write. So let's do Shay, fall break. And then we'll do this arrow. I think it's too far down. Let's scoot it up. And then we'll do this arrow. Gotta zoom out. We'll do this arrow and come here. And then we'll do this, not arrow, we'll do this line and come here. And then we will come here as well. If you hold it, it will snap into place. So I just want to bring this down a little bit. Many people are thinking their tips are the cause of this not selecting as well as it used to, but I'm pretty sure it is just GoodNotes. It's a little glitch. Hopefully they will fix it, but it's becoming very difficult to just grab something, which is wild to me. Like that, it's making it very difficult. Like so much so that I'm considering like just getting off camera to plan this and then come back, which I don't want to do, but this is very annoying. Nothing was happening on Tuesday. On yesterday, I had a meeting. So that was SFWC times Wealth Conference. That was at 6 p.m. Eastern. Like that's really big. Maybe I should make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then on, oh, that was the second. Oops. Nothing on Tuesday. That was the second. Then today, we have nothing. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to have a birthday dinner. It was rescheduled from last week before we knew what the impacts of Helene was going to be, or were going to be. So let's do Maryland's B-Day dinner. And it's supposed to be at 7 p.m. I don't know if it's still happening. Places are open and ready, you know, to go, but I don't know if it's still gonna happen. On the 5th, I'm actually supposed to be going out of town to film some content with a fellow creator. By the way, if you're seeing this before the 5th, if you have any digital planning questions that you would like either of us to answer, she's definitely way more techie and into digital planning than I am. But if you have any questions that you would like us to answer, any questions at all, leave those down in the comments section and we will answer those maybe in like a Q&A video or something like that. So that's supposed to be a thing. And I think I'm gonna go to dinner with a friend afterwards. And that is going to be probably after we finish filming and all of that at like 5 p.m. or something. I don't know, I might just go swing by her house and hang. Doesn't matter to me, whatever she wants to do. So that's happening. And then I feel like this looks so bare with me not having any color on it as of now. Also, I'm feeling like this camera is not, now that I'm here, I'm wondering if this camera is having trouble focusing. But we're just gonna have to deal with it because I don't have my other camera, which is tragic. Or I don't have a battery for it. Okay, so now we're on the 6th. And this is my niece's birthday. So I'm gonna put Nay's birthday. I'm gonna have I have a meeting with my financial social work collaborative colleagues. So I'm gonna put, what are they calling it? She calls it FSWC tasks and planning. I'm just gonna call it a meeting. And that is at 1 p.m. Then afterwards, we actually have an SFWC networking event. And that is actually at 2 p.m. and I have to sneeze. Oh, am I gonna sneeze on camera? I mean, not that that's below me. I'm just wondering if it's actually gonna come out while I'm on camera. Okay, that's the 7th. And then on the 8th, I have a doctor appointment, an eye doctor appointment. That is at 10:30. They asked me to confirm, so I guess it's still happening. So we'll do Shay eye doc. My friend Octavia's birthday. So I'll put Tay birthday. I kind of already knew if I didn't do the whole fancy schmancy Google Calendar replica setup, then I was going to just write it and be done with it. Like, I'm not doing too much. Tay's birthday, and then I'm assuming we may have line dancing starting back on the 9th. We will see if it starts back or if I'm gonna go. Kind of just depends on the state of the world. I mean, I'm trying to, just got water and electricity back yesterday. By the way, I can be chit-chatting with y'all about the hurricane. It was a wild one. The craziest thing I've ever experienced. The winds were up to like 100 and some miles per hour. The whole city is destroyed. My neighborhood is destroyed. Actually, my neighborhood, I'm not gonna lie, my neighborhood, the streets actually don't look that bad because we didn't have any fallen trees because we don't have trees. But everything else is disastrous. It knocked over fences. Everybody's fence is leaning over pretty much. And it's just a mess, really. But the sun is shining, there's water, there's electricity. Lots for me to kind of focus my time and energy on instead of focusing my time and energy on what all went bad. We don't have any property damage. Had to throw out everything in our refrigerator and freezer, of course. But for the most part, things are getting back to normal. I rest knowing that all of my loved ones are safe and are getting electricity and water back. And we've all been obviously helping each other out. We had people staying with us. Had been going to people's houses to shower and stuff like that. But as of last night, we have water here. So hopefully, you know, everything is going to be back to normal. Hopefully. Okay, on the 10th, my husband has a professional learning day. So I'm just going to mark that. Professional learning day. And I know it's not for me, it's for my husband. So I don't know if he's going to have this. That was kind of the reason why I wasn't really planning October either, because things have been getting canceled. Like, I was gonna go to this big planner conference this month. That was canceled because the venue was destroyed and there are no other venues that they can book. And we only have 2 weeks, and the event was gonna happen in 2 weeks. So that was canceled, and like other things have been canceled. So I've been kind of just waiting on planning and stuff. All of that to say, with my husband being off of work this week due to the hurricane, I don't know if they're gonna have their, you know, professional learning day or their little fall, it's like a fall break thing anymore. Who knows? But on the same day, I actually have a financial social work webinar that happens once a month, and I normally try to attend those. They're always at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. I think they're the second Thursday of every month. So I try to attend. When I'm at work, it's hard to attend, but when I'm not, I normally can. So I'm gonna try to attend that. And then we have marriage counseling, our monthly marriage counseling at 4:30. By the way, I'm referencing my Google Calendar and using it to kind of plan. On the 11th, my husband has an e-learning day. Oh, my colleagues and I are going to be doing a webinar at the Social Work Wealth Conference. Look up research social work wealth conference.com if you would like to purchase a ticket or just learn more about this event. We have been involved in some kind of capacity both years, last year and this year, and we are all going to be doing a panel, and our speaking time is 1:35 p.m. I don't really know all the specifics of this. My colleague has just been, like, she's on the planning committee and she's been keeping us informed. So that's going to be on the 11th. There's also football games every Friday. I don't know which ones are going to be canceled, and I don't really know if we're planning to go to them anyway. But yeah, that's something that I could be putting on here, but not sure. And then I wonder about my husband's the head flag football coach. Can you send, he's upstairs doing homework since he has power. Can you send me the flag football schedule? Last year the games were on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know if I'm going to every game this year like I did last year, which was the first year. I mean, if I would go, it would be to support my husband. I don't have any other reason to be there. On the 12th, I'm actually supposed to be going out of town to Columbia, South Carolina with my coworkers. We were gonna do a lunch, we were gonna do a wine tasting, and then we were gonna just hang out downtown or something, and then stay overnight. We booked a hotel. So I'm gonna do it's actually with two of my current coworkers, and then our ex coworker, who's one of my close friends. But I haven't seen her in a while, but we were hanging, well, that seems like a while, but it was in August. We were all together and we were talking about when we were going to get back together. We landed on this date, and so we're supposed to be doing that. So that's next week, right? Yeah, technically next week. So I'm actually very excited about that. So hopefully we still get to go. I want to go just for sure, just simply as a break. Our hotel is non-refundable, so somebody's gonna be staying there no matter how it goes, whether it's me and two of them or two of them or me. I guess I have to be there unless I transferred it into somebody else's name. Me and my husband, somebody's going because it's non-refundable. I've been putting church on here every Sunday, so I'll do that. I'm gonna duplicate this because this is on my schedule for every week. And then I'm gonna go back to the 14th. I may mark Columbus Day with a sticker, but otherwise, like I said, I don't get off of work. It kind of doesn't really mean much to me that particular day. Let's see, we're supposed to have a founders meeting on this day. So I'm gonna do FSWC. I'm gonna put founders. And that's at 6:30 p.m. Sometimes people are like shocked by how much I have on my schedule of things to do, which I find kind of funny because I guess it is kind of a lot, but like it's low-key not that much. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that much to me. And one thing to keep in mind is that I do put kind of like everything on my calendar, but not everything happens. But I do realize I've written something for like every day so far. But yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that much to me, but that's probably toxic. Mark fall break, if he still has the fall break. So they do reserve Columbus Day in that regard. And then we'll come over here and draw a line. I do like when some people do an arrow. I feel like that's kind of cute. That arrow is jacked, but I do like when people do an arrow. I'm not gonna do it because that's ugly, but I do like that. Oh, okay. That's why this looks weird. Let's delete this. And then I am going to move this up like a hair, and then I want to put a line underneath it. I think I'm gonna color code some of this, but I'm just gonna do that later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay, for October the 15th, my husband's on fall break, and then there's nothing else happening on the 15th. 16th would be line dancing, if we're still doing line dancing. My aunt, who teaches us the line dances, she had gone to California to take care of one of their sisters after a surgery for like 3 weeks, and then she came back and she went on a cruise, and then the hurricane happened. So basically we haven't really done too much line dancing, but I guess it'll happen again at some point. By the way, there's now a pencil setting, which I think is pretty cool, instead of a pen setting, but you have to kind of like play with it and adjust it because otherwise it looks kind of crazy. Like this one is kind of normal. That's kind of fun, like a pencil, but I'm not there yet. I'm still using the pen. I might switch to the pencil at a later date. Nothing on the 17th. That's actually, I kind of set up my life such that there's nothing on Tuesday and Thursday, and that's when I actually will do editing or some kind of content related stuff typically. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do have 2 major deadlines. I'm just gonna put those down here. My coworkers and I are going to a conference on this day. So yeah, I guess it is a weather makeup day, but I'm not even gonna put it on my calendar because it doesn't matter because I am not going to be there either way. I will not be able to attend this because I'll be at a training. So is worth just taking off of my calendar. I will be able to attend that one. And I probably won't be able to attend this one either because I'll be back at work. Or maybe I'll just leave it there just in case. See, I kind of just leave stuff just in case, even though I'm not going to do it. Okay, but then we have another networking event at 2 p.m. So I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to bring that down here and paste it. Won't be able to attend that either, looks like, because I'll be at the conference. I'm going to put lady, trunk, or treaty. I don't know, I was looking at events, free events in particular, and I saw that and I thought it was cute. So the only thing is it's on a Thursday, so if my husband does have a football game, like I'd want him to be there so he can see it perhaps. You know, see her first trunk or treat. I didn't even know, you know, we're newer dog owners, so I didn't even know things like that existed, and I was like, wait, we gotta go. So I don't know, hopefully we can go to that, all of that to say. On the 25th, football game, but I don't think we're going to it. 26th is, I'm supposed to go to Greenville for a friend date, and then that's it. The last day we have Halloween, so we will do trick or treat for here. Okay, 47 minutes in and we are finished. Now, I'm not mad at this at all. It's very boring, but I'm okay with it. So now we just need to find, now I don't think I'm gonna do these pumpkin date dots, but let me just confirm that I'm not. Wait, copy, okay. It would really bring some life to this, I will say that. Did do it. You know what? But I can't really see the one. That's my only thing. Let me see if I made it a little bit bigger. You know, I can't really see the date. That's my only hiccup. I want to change all of these to orange actually. So we're going to go here to color, and then we're going to pick an orange. Perfect. And then we're going to go here and here, change that to this orange as well. And then we're going to change this one to the orange. See how that's coming together? You got to trust the process. Another thing we can do is pick a highlight color. Let's go here. We'll change this. Oh, well, that one looks good. Maybe a little too orangey for me. Maybe that one. Maybe this one. I think this will be the right one. That's a little too bright too. That one. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, and then maybe we might, oh, one thing we can do is we can, if we do want to add a little flare, here, we can go to this, it's too big, make it a little bit smaller, maybe 5.65, yeah. And we can add a little dot, just to add a little flare. Yeah, don't you think that looks better? You don't? Well, I think it does, so we're gonna leave it like, so we're gonna leave it like that. No, for real, I do like that. Okay, and then I like this leaf. I literally just want that one leaf, I think. I don't think I like any of the others. And I kind of was thinking, oh, I brought that one over. I was kind of thinking of just doing this leaf instead of more bats. That's the only reason why I was thinking of getting this leaf. Oops. I was thinking of bringing these bats down here for like a cluster of bats kind of deal. Yeah, and then I was gonna put this leaf up here just because it's like a fall thing. Yeah, maybe that way. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll delete that. I do like this pumpkin. I feel like we have to put at least one pumpkin. No? Yeah. I don't know where we'll put it, but we're gonna put it somewhere, like there. So I'm just putting that there as like a placeholder. I don't know which day we'll go, but I feel like I just wanna put that there as a placeholder, and I'll use that whenever we go buy candy. I do need to do that. And then, oh, there is a Halloween sticker. That seems appropriate. Let's copy that. Bring that over, and then we will move this up Again, I'm just assuming trick or treat is that day, but it very well may not be. This goes with the color scheme, so we'll drop that there. That's cute. Let's get rid of that. All right, so here's the thing with my goals. I'm a part of a book club now, and there are 2 books that we can choose from each month, but I've been liking reading both of them, but then my other TBR consists of a bunch of other books. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna try to read at least 2 books, but I really wanna read like 5 or 6, but we're gonna leave it at that. And then honestly, I've just been liking bringing over just like a little decor here. All right, so for this October TBR, this is a whole situation I'm really in over my head because my husband bought this for me whenever I was away. And when I came back a couple weekends ago, he had this for me as like a welcome back gift. And so what's funny is I've already kind of entered my fall book era, but he bought me this, which was on my TBR list. And so now I'm reading a summer book, but then it's kind of on par for the course because while I want it to be fall and it is cooling down, it's still like 80-something degrees every day. So it's not quite fall just yet. So it's kind of on par for the course that I'm reading this summer book. But at any rate, actually, maybe I'll just do a text box. So I'll do just for the summer as my October TBR. It's just kind of funny to me because, yeah, I was hoping to kind of get into fall books, but we're still reading summer books. Then, let's see, I'm gonna copy this. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate it and then I'll just change the font here. And then if we go into my Kindle and look at the books that I've downloaded, first of all, let's put the 2 books for book club, which are gonna be Innocent Intent. So we're gonna do Innocent Intent. And then actually we're just gonna duplicate both of those. Good enough. So that's kind of like the books that I'm thinking of reading and getting to for October. And then the last thing that we just have to do is just set up our habit tracker. So we'll copy these, tracking the same habits, of course. And then we'll paste those over here. I need a plan for the week. I feel like I should do that in this video, but that might have to be a separate video. This video is already super long. And I do like that orange that we found earlier, and just for cohesion, that's not the orange that we found earlier, is it? No, it's not. Let's just go with maybe that one. No, that's too bright. I don't really like bright colors. That one's not terrible. And that will be what we're looking like for October. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so is that all? I feel like that's all that I do. Yeah, updated that. I feel like this is so like cozy. And then I updated this. I'm a little discombobulated still from the storm, but I'm pretty sure that this is what a normal routine is like. So we are updated here. I also have another one of these covers that OtterBox sent me, but it's like a navy blue. And maybe I'll use that for like December and January. I'm not really like super into blue, so it's not really my vibe, but I would like to give this one a break. They only have 2 color options anyway, so potentially I like to use this little book cover to protect, oh, okay, I put it in backwards. But I like to use this little book cover to protect my books, specifically because I have a dog. Otherwise, I don't think I would care that much. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's gonna be mad long, so if you're into that kind of thing, then you probably will have enjoyed it. But anyway, give this video a like if you are liking what you're seeing. Subscribe if you're new and you're liking what you're seeing, and I will I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. I'm Rusty, okay? Bye guys.